Hi everyone, this is Dr. Katie from Scribenote. Today we'll be reviewing how to create your first note on the mobile app. So I have my app open on my iPhone screen mirroring here, and you can see again the recording button at the bottom. So to start a recording, I'm going to press the recording button, and there's just a few things to have a look for on this screen. So you can add a title to your note if you'd like. Again, this is optional, as Scribenote will automatically add a title for you otherwise. You can switch who you're recording as up here in where you see the name and the arrows going each way. And you can also switch the template type. So right now this is selected as a structured diagnostic discussion, which if I select, I can select a team default, I can select my preferential templates, or I can select any other of the Scribenote defaults. So just for purposes of the video, I will select different template there and you'll see it switch up there. And then just make sure when you're recording you see squiggles on either side. That means that there is audio being taken in by the microphone. You can pause the note, so you just, if you need to step out of the room for any reason, or the client's telling you something personal and they ask you to pause the recording, then you can do that and then just see that you can resume from the same place. The middle button is how you stop the recording from running, and then the trash can is obviously how you delete it. So we will stop that, and then it will sync and it will show up at the top of our medical records. Now obviously we didn't create an actual record. You can go through a full history, physical exam, etc. Get the bulk of your information in there, and then your note will be processed correctly. Okay, so now I'll take you through what we can do with our note once we've gotten it on the mobile app. So we'll click into one of these notes, and we can edit on the mobile app. It is a bit more challenging, so I would recommend, if you can, to go to the website. That is the best user experience. But if you're on the road and you want to just have a quick look, make sure there's nothing needed, then you can click into each section and you can edit, and then obviously hit save. Into each section, you can add to your recording as well with the plus button at the bottom, and then add any additional notes, add anything to your plan, your assessment, etc. Okay, and the last thing that I'd say you can look at is this 3-dot menu up here. You can expand that, you can edit the title, you can change your template type and reprocess the note under a different template if you meant to process it as something otherwise. You can rate your note. You can also transfer the note to another individual, so if you're recording on behalf of another doctor, and then you can submit your note and obviously delete it. And that is basically all we can do on the mobile app. And like I said, remember to visit the website for your best editing experience. I hope that helps.